Man, what a beautiful day it is, you know? It's just amazing to look outside and see the moon and decorated my house real nice. Everything. I mean, look at the neighbors too. Man, I really don't like that. Oh! Bro! You know, cooking me some food. It's crazy, man. Oh, man, these pumpkins is nice. Oh. wait. oh, shoot.
All right, and welcome back, guys. It is finally here. The haunting event is finally live in both Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, and with that, we've got new challenges, the new SMG, a bunch of stuff, but we've also got the bundle they've been crazy hyping up for the last few weeks, that being the limited time Scream Operator Bundle. Share your favorite scary movie with the Tracer Pack. Scream Operator Bundle features blueprints with red and white tracers and dismemberment effect, and then it's got the trademark stuff right here. Honestly, this bundle looks kind of sick, also a little bit lackluster. We're going to go through all of that. Obviously, the single most important thing you get here is the Ghostface skin. So yeah, and this is actually its own operator in itself. Pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's pretty much the same as Rambo in terms of just completely out there. So we're going to test this out. We're going to see this from a third-person view and to see exactly how cool that looks. And then we've got the plot twist. And what is this for? The Farah? Oh, no, it's for the Galil. All right, a cool new Galil variant. I've been disappointed with this before, all right? Every time we get a new weapon with blood spats, I hope that those stay when you pack-a-punch it. Normally they don't. They have a couple times. So we're going to pack-a-punch this. We're going to see if the blood stays when you pack-a-punch it. It probably won't, but fingers crossed. I hope it definitely does. But it should be at least with the gold camo. So this might look pretty sick with the right combination. Then we have the Tech 9, and this is one of the first cool blueprints we've got for the Tech 9 with blood on it. Once again, it really comes down to if the blood stays with the camos on it. Then we've got the Ghost Blade, which is pretty sick there. We'll test that out with camos as well. We've got the Cordless Phone Charm, which, I mean, it makes sense if you're running Ghostface, but this is kind of a bland charm otherwise. Then we've got the Scary Hours. Every minute tends to creep up on you with the Scary Hours watch. The Violent End. Yeah, pretty violent, pretty ending. We'll test that out in a private match with all the different, with the laydown effect and all that. Then we got the Scream Emblem and the Stabbing Motion calling card. Pretty good combination of calling card and emblems because it definitely fits the entire theme. And then we get the single most important and best part of this entire bundle. You are actually going to get 1 hour of double XP tokens. Honestly, would have bought this bundle just for that. Clearly the single best thing. I can't believe they're giving you this double XP token and all you got to do is spend $24 and you get it. Kind of a ridiculous deal there. Would be dumb not to do it. But yeah, this is a limited time bundle. You got 29 days to get it, and if you don't, it's probably going to go away forever. We have seen a few of them come back, but with that, let's go ahead and buy this. But before we do that, I personally don't have a creator code, but you should probably go ahead and enter one anyway. That way there is some creator out there that gets a small kickback. In this video, we're going to be using code Dismo, and on screen, there's going to be a bunch of different creator codes you can go ahead and use. That way, when you do what I'm about to do and buy this bundle, they get a little bit of kickback from that. Oh, this is about to be sick. I'm going to turn the face cam off. This is the intro cutscene. Yeah, that's pretty sick. And then here's what he looks like in the brand new Halloween. Nope, that's not it. Go ahead, set his favorite. He is in the Warsaw pack. That's what he looks like in the menu. Definitely fits the background theme of this season a crap ton. With that being said, now let's go ahead and load into Forsaken to pack-a-punch these bad boys. And just like that, we're now loaded into Forsaken with the brand new Galil skin, and a little underwhelming. The scope's got blood on it. I think it might look a little bit better on a brighter map and stuff like that. The one thing that's going to be a little bit different here is we might actually be able to get pack-a-punch without leaving spawn because the Halloween event's going on right now, and you can actually kill them, and they can drop things that allow you to pack your weapon. So maybe we don't have to go all the way to pack. We'll find out. On top of that, here is the charm, and the charm actually stands out a lot on these weapons. So if I was going to use this skin, I would definitely use that as well. And then let's go ahead, take a look at the emblem and calling card. Once again, very theme-like, very awesome to be running during Halloween. I don't know how much I'm going to run it after this event. I mean, if I'm running Ghostface, I might run it. But besides that, probably not. And here we go. Suki was good, kind enough. Drop us the Tech 9 so we can go ahead, apply blueprint, put on the slasher here. Ooh, I mean, dude, I just really hope that blood stays when you pack-a-punch it. That is going to be the redeeming part of it. Oh, and I guess it doesn't come with the full auto repeater, which is kind of important. Test out the tracers. I mean, they're red, they're white. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and grind to be able to get the Pack-a-Punch drop. So yeah, while I'm doing that, if you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate that. And on top of that, I got to give a massive thanks to everyone who's going to like, comment, and watch this video in its entirety. Oh, there we go. There's one of the new chalices. Let's go ahead and Pack-a-Punch the Galil. Oh, that was actually a tier 2 pack. Dude, this new mode's ridiculous. But unfortunately for the Galil, no. None of the blood shows up whatsoever. At least you can still see it on the scope, but on the weapon itself, it's completely gone. Now I need to go and get 2 more Pack-a-Punch drops. We're going to do this entire thing staying in spawn for the first time ever. All right, that was taking too long. So now we've gone ahead, opened the map. I've got all 3 things here. First thing I'm going to do is apply the Ghost Blade. Let's check it out. Non-Pack-a-Punched. I mean, it looks exactly like you think it would. Actually sick. Let's go ahead, Pack-a-Punch this bad boy. And it looks about what you think it would, but it looks sick. Same thing, Tech 9, we've already seen what this looks like. Pack-a-Punch that as well. And, rip. Let's go back to spawn, but I think all of the blood and everything's gone. Honestly, these are a little bit disappointing. Yeah, a little bit disappointing when it comes to that. But let's see what the dismemberment effect looks like. It's kind of hard to tell because zombies have pumpkins on their head, you know? So it makes the dismemberment a little bit hard to see. You can't really, even with the head, I mean, it's not super noticeable. Let's try it on the knife because the knife actually should have it as well. So no matter where we knife them, their head should explode, which is kind of cool. I like knives like this. I just wish we got it for something that's not the combat knife because honestly, this knife looks very close to Rambo's knife, and Rambo's knife does the exact same thing. But overall, that is the Pack-a-Punch testing. Honestly, I'm not going to go Pack-a-Punch these at all tiers because we already know what the Pack-a-Punch camo looks like, and they're not going to look any different. The more tiers we get on this, all it's going to do is change. The blood's not going to magically come back. But now let's go get a good third-person view of the Ghostface skin itself. All right, now here we are in Outbreak, and I'm not going to lie, this skin looks absolutely sick. And to be honest, out of everything we've seen in the bundle so far, unless the weapons look extremely good with camos, this is really the only reason why you would want to buy this bundle, but it's pretty sick. But if I'm being honest, it's pretty gimmicky at the end of the day. I'm going to use this skin for a few days during, like, you know, the Halloween event, but I feel like it's going to be it. And you got to understand, Vanguard's coming out fairly soon. So unless the weapon blueprints look amazing and the finish here looks absolutely insane, probably going to pass on this bundle overall. But the skin does look sick. This would be the one thing you'd want to shoot after. But yeah, now let's go test out the camos on this. All right, so starting off with the Tech 9, here is the default Tech 9 in a brighter map. And yeah, I guess our biggest hope is going to be the gold camo because that's really all that's going to show up. There's the golden Viper camo. Yeah, you can see a tad bit of blood at the very top of it, but that's it. Then after the gold, we've got the Plague Diamond camo. And there's like 1 speck of blood at the very top. This is... Unfortunately, I think every single one of these are probably not going to look that great. Here's the Dark Aether camo. Yep, 1 speck of blood at the top. Nice, nice. Gold on the MP, which is usually what makes these look good. Nope, once again, see almost none of the blood. MP Diamond, maybe? Once again, nice little single speck of blood. And then last but not least, the DM Ultra on this. And once again, 1 single speck of blood. All right, now it's time for the Galil to show us what it's got. Honestly, on a brighter map, the blood stains are actually super noticeable. But let's see what happens when we... That is not it. Okay, that is a default one there. Well, at least we get to see what it looks like compared to the default one. Go ahead, put on the Golden Viper. And you can see the golden... You can see the blood at the very top. That's it. Plague Diamond. Man, this is a little disheartening. Honestly, if you're buying this bundle, it looks somewhat okay, but I mean, honestly, the blood around it isn't even cool enough to like just use it normally. If I'm going to use this, I'm probably just going to put a mastery camo on it. And of course, I just did Dark Aether a second time. Now we're looking for the MP Diamond here. Once again, looks great, but that's gonna look exactly like the normal Galil. And then here's the DM Ultra. Maybe the knife will be better, but once again, the camos on these are pretty disappointing. And now last but not least, the knife. Here's the default knife. Go ahead, apply blueprint. Here is the Golden Viper camo. Yup, and I have a feeling this is going to look exactly like we think it does for all of them. Honestly, the diamond doesn't look too bad on it. Dark Aether camo. I mean, I like the way this knife looks, but honestly, we've got already so many cool blueprints for the knife, and I probably would only run this knife specifically while I'm using the ghost face operator. All right, diamond looks pretty sick on it. Diamond's probably the single best so far. And then last but not least is the DM Ultra. All right, but let's go check out the finishing move for this bad boy. No. All right, finisher time, baby. This is what the finisher looks like when someone's standing up. Ooh, a little bit of double knife action, a little bit of kick at the end. And then now let's go ahead and try the one while the enemy is actually completely laying down. Unfortunately, I know in Warzone there's 3 variations, but in Cold War there is only 2. There's the laying down and the standing. And laying down, this is what it... Woo. Okay. Yeah. That is definitely a scary end, and that is the name of the finishing move. I like that, but if we're going to be honest, probably never going to use it. We have a Klaus finishing move, so... And this is cool, but I think we're going to say this from pretty much every bundle review from this point on. Nothing's going to beat Klaus. Let's just be real with that. With that being said, now let's hop over into Warzone and see what these blueprints look like over there. All right, now let's go ahead and test out what these camos look like in Warzone. Unfortunately, these aren't any sort of special, so I'm not going to load in game because that would take forever and add a bunch of unnecessary stuff to the video. So we're going to test out the gold. Looks like Cold War, no blood on it. So essentially, I mean, we know exactly what these are going to look like in game. If any of these stand out to me, we'll actually load into game and look at it. But right now, it would just be a straight up waste of time. These look exactly like they did in Cold War, just as disappointing pretty much. Like it, yeah, for the most part, it's exactly the same. We actually didn't check out the zombie camos here. Sometimes the Dark Aether camo will surprise you. And once again, no, the only thing you keep is the top here, and you keep the handle, but that's where your hand rests. So maybe we got one last one. Maybe the Tech 9 will surprise us. We did get a little bit of blood spatter on this with the other one, but my hopes are not high. Nope. Look at those giant diamonds. But yeah, pretty much is going to look like the default version of the Tech 9 for all of these weapons. So if you're going to buy this bundle, the only reason I would recommend it is if you specifically want to use the Scream character. Other than that, these weapons are mid. Probably not going to use them. I guess maybe I would because they're the only ones that I have with these weapons with tracers. Definitely not going to use the knife. Once again, not going to... Yeah, the only thing I'm going to use is the ghost face. So yeah, that's my full review of it. Definitely let me know how you feel about this bundle. Are you going to get it? Do you think it's worth it? And with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
For an extra special thanks to those who've taken above and beyond and became an Unlock++ member on